there for some reason. Like, because Jennifer would have gotten home, and the mother taped the soap opera so Jennifer could watch it.
Yeah.
But they had something else to watch until, like, 7 o'clock or 7:30 when I got there. All right, we're going to watch a soap opera. Could you get a box of wine? Get me a scotch. Oh, my God. I love that John Black. Stefano Zamira is a scumbag. What?
No, no.
What's the matter? Why am I being looked at so strangely? Anthony's lawyer checking in. Stop, Anthony. Stop now.
Tony!
God damn, you guys are messed up. And I feel your pain. Oof.
I don't feel any pain,
No kidding, you box wine drinking hobo.
but I want to go home.
It's like the new Ant. He's starting to
Oh, yeah, the new Ant.
to blow off steam.
It's therapy.
It is therapy.
Well, I was fine with leaving it alone.
But you're doing like soliloquies. I mean, when
Yeah.
you get into this, when he gets into this, though, it's like it's not a conversation. You just sit back and listen until he's done.
Okay, here he goes again. Right. He's off and running. But I had completely blocked out the time we were flying from Boston to Los Angeles.
Los Angeles, right?
At this time, the significant others were still in New York. We were living at my mother-in-law's house.
Correct.
And Opie has to remind me that for a 10-minute drive, we needed a lift to what is called the Logan Shuttle. It's a bus.
We wanted a ride to Logan Airport, which was 45 minutes away.
I can't drive to Logan. I don't like driving all the way to the airport. Don't like it. I want to stay home.
But we're begging because we don't know the area yet.
Right.
So
We
she
don't
goes-
know nothing of the area.
So she said she'll drop us off at the Logan Shuttle.
The Logan Express is a bus. It'll take you to the airport. It's a few minutes away. So we all get in the car, and she drives, which later on, after we had lived there a while, we realized where she was taking us was probably a 10-minute drive.
Tops.
You get on a road, you get on another road, and you're there. It took us about 45 minutes to get to this place because I had blocked this out. Whenever the mother-in-law would take us anywhere, I can't make left turns. I can't make a left turn, but 3 rights makes a left. And I always take the side streets. I always take the back roads because I don't like the highways. Highways, it's Route 9 if you're ever familiar with Boston.
It's not.
Well, it's like Jericho Turnpike on the island.
It's not. I can take lefts. She's afraid.
I'm afraid to make left-hand turns. Afraid. So we sat there on this Mr. Toad's wild ride through the backwoods of suburban Massachusetts when we realized later on this is a 10-minute drive as she's driving us, to the Logan shop because I can't drive to the airport. We almost missed our flight. Remember that? Mm-hmm. I choose not to make left-hand turns.
But even better, remember when you had to go to Annie Marg's?
Annie Marg's.
That was the best story that you told at lunch today.
To this day, I couldn't tell you how to get there because it was this maze thing. She should drive for the mob when you're trying to take a prisoner to the camp. You wouldn't even have to blindfold them. I couldn't remember where we were. We'd be driving down these back roads, and I'd be driving in my car. She's in the back seat, going, all right, make a left here. Now turn, make a right. I don't know how to make the left, so we're just going to take the way I take, which is a bunch of right-hand turns. Make a right, and I'm driving in circles during this way. And later, after living there a while, I realized, again, had to be a 5-minute drive. 5-minute drive. It took a half hour.
But the funny part about that story, she wasn't driving, you were driving. She was giving directions with all right turns.
I don't even like being in the car during left-hand turns.
And she finally told you that the reason, she went that way was because she doesn't like left-hand
And
turns.
she
But
didn't know
wasn't
how to
driving.
get there. Dude, she did not know how to get there, telling me how to get there by making left turns, because she never done it. So I'm like, why are we making a right? I know it's got to be this way, because the town that we were going to is that way.
Well, Anthony,
make a right.
because-
Okay, go up, make a right. Now make this right. Like 3 rights. It's a left.
3 rights make a left.
3 rights, make a left. Where's my scotch? Get the box of wine. Unbelievable. Thank you for refreshing my memory. I'm sure you'll come up with a bunch more, Opie. Opie remembers. He takes pleasure in saying, his aunt, remember the time Judy did this? I'm like, I blocked it out.
Bill, what's going on?
Hey, guys, what's up?
Hey.
I got a guy that works with us that does not make left turns, and he's a service tech. He drives all day long on the island, and when he goes into Manhattan, he's a total nightmare. He just keeps going right and right and right and right to get back.
So he doesn't make
Yeah.
lefts either?
No, not at all. He's, like, petrified of it. It's crazy.
Huh.
And when anybody else drives with him, it makes us nuts driving with him.
You'd have to be a goddamn lunatic to make a left-hand turn. I stick to rights because then I only got to look one way. It's a right turn.
Your brother wants in on this.
Joe.
Hey, Joe.
That kook. And what about the time that we played up at, I forget the name of the place.
Oh,
But we were
goddamn.
playing,
Yeah.
and you had to take the van that we moved the equipment in to take her home.
Dude,
She
that
so
was an
thankful.
I Want to Go Home story. Oh, get this. Rotgut's playing. We live down in New York. We got a gig up in Boston. Kind of exciting and fun for a band. So Judy wants to go.
I want to go and see Rotgut.
So all right, we pile in. She drives with one of her friends, not with us. She gets there. Her friend leaves her there because Judy goes, I want to stay and watch the band. So the friend leaves. End of the night comes. We just get done with the set. I want to hang out. I want to go home. Like, you want to hang with the band? We're having a good time. We're up in Boston. This is kick-ass. I want to go home. I go to my brother, Joe. I got to take the van. The equipment's going to be loaded in shortly. Just move the equipment off the stage, and I will be right back. I am just taking Judy home. I know nothing of the area. Judy's going to give me directions on how to get from Boston, the club, to about 20 miles in the suburbs to her house. I was lost, so lost. She's drunk off her ass on the front seat, and I'm looking at my watch going, the band thinks I'm dead, because I got to be dead.
Oh,
The
yeah, we
equipment,
definitely thought you got into some kind of horrible disfiguring accident.
the equipment now is being either locked in the club for the night or moved out into the snow, where the band's got nowhere to load the equipment as I'm driving Judy around. Now the truck's running out of gas. Judy, where's the gas station?
I don't know. I got to go home. I know where there's one in Iceland.
And she's flopping all over the seat. Dude, I was getting so pissed. I started jamming on the brakes just to watch her flop into the footwell and then like pull her back up on the seat. Do you have any idea where we are?
No, this doesn't look familiar.
Finally, get her home. I swear I just about slowed the van down and pushed her out in front of the house. Got back maybe 2 or 2.5 hours after I left.
It was supposed to be maybe a 45 to 50-minute trip, like an hour tops round trip.
2.5 hours later, I come back to a band that wanted to effing kill me.
It was closer to 3.5 hours.
Yeah, they wanted to kill me.
I thought for sure you got, you had an accident.
Yeah,
there, for
and there's
sure.
Judy, 90 pounds, soaking wet, flopping around the cab of this truck, hammered.
I don't know. What road are we on? Now, here's your mistake. You made a left turn. You made the mistake because you made a left-hand turn.
Yeah, we moved the stuff out into the street that night.
Anthony, what are we going to do about this?
Stay in the seat. Where are we? I have no clue where we are, Judy. You have to look around. Tell me which way to go. We are on Route 9, somewhere in Natick.
Natick? I know a great place for fried clams and steamers right up the road.
Judy, it's 3 in the morning.
Oh, I want to go home. I want to go home. Can we stop and get a box of wine?
I swear to God. So when I finally got back, yeah, the guys were fuming pissed. But that right there is an example of I want to go home.
I want to go home.
Thanks for the reminder, Joe.
All right, man.
Take it easy.
All right, Joe. Thank you.
How you doing, guys?
Good.
Hey, Opie, wasn't there a situation at the mother-in-law's house about a painting or a poster?
Where she took my picture down because...
Yeah, that was it.
Oh, there was the picture of the Demented World cover
Right.
That's right.
that she had up on the wall. And then when
Proudly displayed.
the marriage went on the fritz, she was like,
I just feel bad that I also have to get rid of Opie. A picture of Opie. Oh, they're together.
So, yeah, she felt kind of bad about that.
Did she like Opie better than you?
Well, she probably does now. I'll tell you that one.
She could have just cut you out of the Demented World picture and kept it hanging.
There you go.
Take care, guys.
All right, Steve.
I wanna
Thanks for the
go
memories.
home.
Cool.
I want to go home.